On the off chance that you're searching for Dogelon Mars cost expectations estimate for 2024, 2024, 2025, 2030 and need to know where the cost of Dogelon Mars Elon will go from here on out, we will examine the previous costs of Dogelon Mars Elon and will figure out what specialists are talking about its future cost activities. Kindly remember that you really want to take this forecast and each and every expectation with the aim that this is just the idea of some market master experts. Also, foreseeing something so wonderful is totally inconceivable. Be that as it may, we will make an honest effort. We should begin. Analyze the market capitalization of Dogelon Mars and other top digital forms of money with our instinctive instrument. Perceive how the absolute worth of every cryptographic money's flowing stockpile piles facing others, and gain bits of knowledge into the market elements. Select 2 cryptographic forms of money to look at their market cap and imagine the outcomes. We foresee future Dogelon Mars cost expectation sell and figure by applying profound man-made brainpower help specialized examination on the past value information of Dogelon Mars. We give a valiant effort to gather most extreme verifiable information for the elon coin, which incorporate numerous boundaries like past value, Dogelon Mars market cap, Dogelon Mars volume, and not many more. Assuming that you are hoping to put resources into advanced digital forms of money and need great profit from your ventures, try to peruse our forecasts. Dogelon Mars Value Forecast Synopsis. The ongoing business sector cost of one Dogelon Mars is $0.00021. The negative cost expectation for Dogelon Mars Elon in 2025 is $0.00004, with a possible high of $0.00048. The cost of one Elon would reach as high as $0.003 by 2030. Our Dogelon Mars long-haul conjecture for 2050 recommends Elon possibly running somewhere in the range of $0.0223 and $0.0251. Dogelon Mars Elon is expected to arrive at a most extreme cost of $0.0173 continuously 2040. Dogelon Mars Value Forecast 2024. As per our profound specialized examination on past value information of Elon, in 2024, the cost of Dogelon Mars is estimated to be at around a base worth of $0.00028. The Dogelon Mars value worth can arrive at a limit of $0.003, with the typical exchanging worth of $0.00029 in USD. Dogelon Mars Value Expectation 2025. According to the figure and specialized examination, in 2025, the cost of Dogelon Mars is supposed to reach at the very least value worth of $0.004. The Elon cost can arrive at a most extreme value worth of $0.00048, with the typical worth of $0.00042. Elon Value Gauge for 2026. The cost of Dogelon Mars is anticipated to reach at any rate worth of $0.00058 in 2026. The Dogelon Mars cost could arrive at a greatest worth of $0.00069, with the typical exchanging cost of $0.00006 all through 2026. Dogelon Mars Elon Value Expectation 2027. As per our profound specialized examination on past value information of Elon, in 2027 the cost of Dogelon Mars is anticipated to reach at least degree of $0.00088. The Elon cost can arrive at a most extreme degree of $0.00001, with the typical exchanging cost of $0.00009. Dogelon Mars Value Forecast 2028. The cost of Dogelon Mars is anticipated to reach at any rate worth of $0.00001 in 2028. The Dogelon Mars cost could arrive at a most extreme worth of $0.00002, with the typical exchanging cost of $0.00001 all through 2028. Dogelon Mars Value Expectation 2029. The cost of Dogelon Mars is anticipated to reach at the very least degree of $0.00002 in 2029. The Dogelon Mars cost can arrive at a greatest degree of $0.00002, with the typical cost of $0.00002 all through 2029. Dogelon Mars Elon Value Forecast 2030. The cost of one Dogelon Mars is supposed to reach at any rate level of $0.003 in 2030. The Elon cost can arrive at a most extreme degree of $0.003, with the typical cost of $0.003 all through 2030. Dogelon Mars Value Gauge 2031. Dogelon Mars cost is estimated to arrive at a most reduced conceivable degree of $0.004 in 2031. According to our discoveries, the elon cost could arrive at a greatest conceivable degree of $0.005 with the typical figure cost of $0.004. Dogelon Mars elon value expectation 2032. According to the conjecture cost and specialized examination, in 2032 the cost of Dogelon Mars is anticipated to reach at least degree of $0.006. The elon cost can arrive at a most extreme degree of $0.007 with the typical exchanging cost of $0.006. Dogelon Mars value forecast 2033. Dogelon Mars cost is gauged to arrive at a least conceivable degree of $0.008 in 2033. According to our discoveries, the elon cost could arrive at a most extreme conceivable degree of $0.001 with the typical estimate cost of $0.008. Dogelon Mars value gauge 2040. Inspecting verifiable execution gives setting, yet it is essential to perceive that previous exhibition isn't characteristic of future outcomes. According to the gauge and specialized examination, in 2040 the cost of Dogelon Mars is supposed to reach at any rate value worth of $0.00139. The elon cost can arrive at a greatest value worth of $0.0173 with the typical worth of $0.015. Elon value gauge for 2050. Long-haul forecast ought to be drawn nearer with alert because of the innate vulnerabilities in the cryptographic money market. Broadening and remaining informed about the most recent advancements are key techniques for overseeing chances related with long-haul crypto ventures. According to our elon cost forecast, the year 2050 can end with a greatest cost of $0.0251, while the base value worth of a Dogelon Mars can be around $0.0223 with the coin exchanging at a typical cost of $0.0234 approximately. Dogelon Mars value figure facts. What amount will Dogelon Mars be worth in 5 years? In 5 years, Dogelon Mars will have a base cost of $0.002 and a most extreme cost of $0.001 per elon. Since Dogelon Mars is exchanged on a market interest premise, its worth vacillates definitely. What amount will Dogelon Mars be worth in 2030? As far as value, Dogelon Mars has a remarkable potential to arrive at new levels. It is gauged that elon will increment in esteem. As indicated by unambiguous specialists and business experts, Dogelon Mars can raise a ruckus around town cost of $0.003 till 2030. What is the eventual fate of Dogelon Mars? The fate of Dogelon Mars is exceptionally subject to the general exhibition of the crypto business. With regards to putting resources into elon, you really want to ensure that you are utilizing the right technique. This kind of speculation isn't appropriate for those